Oh, hey there. Happy December. So today we are doing a video for Tip Tuesday. So today we're going to talk about 5 tips that you can have for an interview. So we all know interviews are really stressful, we get really nervous, we feel unprepared because we don't always know what questions they're going to ask. But here are 5 things that you can kind of think about before and after your interview. So tip 1, dress for the job you want. So if you are applying for a really professional corporate role, obviously dress business professional. You can Google what that looks like. If you're applying for maybe a more artistic, creative job, look the part. Same thing, industrial, look your part, maybe more business casual there. Some ways you can learn more about your company brings us to tip number 2. So you can Google your company, do research on them, see what they do, see what they make, see what their product is. You can also see what other people, see the staff, see kind of what they're wearing, get a feel for it. But it just looks good to have done some research on the company. And tip number 3, so bring your resume with you. Even if you've already sent your resume to the hiring manager, just make sure you have a copy with you so you can study your own experience. You are the best person to answer questions about you. So make sure you have that with you, and you can always leave it with them when you leave, so they always have a copy. And then number 4, be prepared to have 3 questions that you want answers to, just so you don't forget. Write them down ahead of time, make sure all your questions are answered by the time that interview is over, and that way the company, it appears that you're more interested in what they're doing, what they have to offer, that you're engaged in the interview. And then finally, tip number 5. This is the most important tip according to my boss. Follow up after your interview, whether that's a thank you note, an email, a phone call, whatever it may be. Just follow up saying thank you for the interview. If you're interested, say you're interested, but just something to follow up afterwards. But that is 5 tips for interviewing. I hope all your interviews go well. If you are looking to hire anyone or need help with recruiting, we do administrative and professional staffing.